beautiful evening here in Calgary, Alberta. Just take a look how light it is. It's about 9 o'clock in the evening and the sun has not set yet. It's behind those clouds over there. But yeah, this is like what the summers are like here in Calgary. Feels like there's a mosquito biting me. Is there a mosquito biting my head? Sometimes in the summer here there can be quite a few mosquitoes here in Canada, but the nice thing about Canada is the long evenings here in the summer. The winter, that's a different story. Don't come here in the winter, but the summer evenings are just gorgeous like this. Just really long. It stays light, till 10 or 11, maybe even longer. So that's one of my favorite things about Canada. Hey, I was just out for a walk here and I thought I would teach you two words. Okay, the words are pick and pluck. Do you know the difference between pick and pluck? Well, they're both similar. They involve grabbing a small thing and pulling it. Okay, for example, take a look at this piece of grass, okay? I just picked a piece of grass. Okay, I didn't pluck it, I picked it. Okay, so we use the word pick for small things like grass or flowers. Let's see if I can find a flower. Oh, I found a flower. Take a look at this. Nice yellow dandelion here. Okay, so I just picked the dandelion. I picked it. Okay, I didn't pluck it. Okay, so pick and pluck have a similar meaning, except the word pluck means to pull something out by the roots. Okay, so for example, a lot of people pluck their eyebrows. Okay, every morning when they wake up, I don't know, I don't do this. I think a lot of people do this. I'm not sure how often they do this. If you pluck your eyebrows, let me know down in the comments how often you pluck your eyebrows. Like once a month, once a week? Look at that big plane. My videos always get ruined by planes. Yeah, it's just part of being a vlogger, I guess. Okay, so I'll just talk really loud while that plane is going. So the word pluck means to pull something out by the roots. Okay, so when you pluck your eyebrows, you pull the hair, you pull the eyebrow hair out from the roots. The root comes out as well. Okay, so we use the word we use the word pluck, not pick. You wouldn't say I picked my eyebrow hairs. No, you have to say I pluck my eyebrows. Now we can use the word pluck also for chickens, right? If you kill a chicken or a duck or a goose, you have to pluck out their feathers. I don't really kill chickens or other kinds of birds on a regular basis, but if you do, then you have to pluck out the feathers, right? And that's why you see, when you see chicken skin, it's got those little bumps. Those bumps are where the feather has been plucked out. Okay, so that's the difference between pick and pluck. If you pick something like a flower or a blade of grass or anything, right? Then you're not plucking it out from the roots. But if you pluck something, that means the roots come too. Now, if it's a big thing, like I said, we only use the words pick and pluck for small things. If you're, let's say you want to uproot a tree, okay? Then we would use the word uproot. Okay, you pull the tree up by the roots. Okay, you don't pluck the tree because a tree is big, right? You uproot the tree, or you cut the tree down, right? You don't pick it, you don't pluck it. You either cut it down or you uproot it. Okay, so that's the difference between pick and pluck. Now, those words have other meanings too. For example, the word pick, if you have a sore or like a scab or let's say a pimple, if you have some acne, okay, and you're sort of doing this on your skin, okay, then you could say you're picking your pimple, or you're picking your acne, you're picking your your sore or your scab. A scab is dried blood. Okay, so it's not good to pick a scab, right? Because then it starts bleeding again, and then the blood has to clot. Clot means to become hard. Okay, so the blood clots, and then it makes another, like a scab. And if you pick your scabs a lot, then it can turn into a scar, right? Like a permanent mark on your skin. Okay, so like I said, that has some different meanings. Now, pick can also mean to pick your nose. To pick your nose. Do you pick your nose? I think a lot of people pick their nose when other people aren't looking. Okay, so pick can mean to choose, right? Like which ice cream flavor are you going to pick? Which ice cream flavor are you going to pick? I'm going to pick chocolate. I pick chocolate. Okay, so pick can mean a lot of things. Pick can also be a noun. A pickaxe, right? A pick is like a tool that you use to break things up, like rock or that kind of like a hard thing. That's called a pick or a pickaxe. Okay, so wow, it's a lot of meanings for pick. I don't know if pluck has that many meanings. The only thing I can think of is to pluck an eyebrow, to pluck a chicken feather. Pluck. You could use the word pluck in some situations. Like you could say, I plucked a blade of grass, but it's not really it's not the best word. It's not the most natural word. It's better to say pick. But if you're pulling the grass out by the roots slowly, then maybe you could say I plucked a blade of grass. So I just wanted to teach you the difference between those words. Remember, if it's big, like a tree, then you have to say uproot. I uprooted the tree. You can't say I plucked it. But if it's small, then you can either use pick or pluck, depending on if you're going to get the roots or not. Well, that's all I want to say in this episode. Sometimes I just miss you guys. I don't have any idea of what to teach. I just think of two words that might be similar. So if you have some ideas or some words that you want me to teach in my vocabulary series, let me know down there in the comments. I love reading your guys' comments, and maybe I can make a video explaining the difference between those words. Well, have a great evening wherever you are in the world. I'm having a nice evening here in Calgary, Alberta. I'll see you guys over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.